Welcome back, he, she's, theys, and castaways, to another episode of Lord Licorice's Luxurious Lounge. I am Lord Licorice, and this is my assistant.
Hello, I'm Sara.
Going off of week 7, week 8 started with the conclusion of the Snake Challenge, where did Aaron get the highest possible score in Snake
I think it was
ever?
almost the highest, or like something like that.
I think it was almost the highest possible score ever to get on Snake, which is insane. Tom heard about this and didn't believe it, so he tried to get a higher score right up until the very end, but he couldn't beat Aaron's score, which leads us to Tribal Council 13. Aurora's council.
Aurora lacked true allies, and Noah had been, iffy on Aurora for a long time. It's not surprising that this happened, especially because Aurora tried to vote Jack out again. Happens.
The former Cream Crushers were easily convinced to get out one of the members of Soup. Olivia realized that she was in a bad spot and created a mega chat with everyone except Noah so that they could unionize and take him out. She then immediately got put into a friendship pair with him for my challenge, which was not intentional. That was what it just got on the random generator for the names. We did not purposely do that. It would have been funny, but we didn't purposely do that, and then it ended up that way.
Yes, we do not rig the friendship pairs.
We do not rig the friendship pairs. So my challenge was Candy Sona, where I, Lord Licorice, was in need of some minions. So I commissioned the castaways to create dynamic duos to then work for me.
I'm not enough of a minion for him.
Yeah, no, she really isn't, respectfully. Not respectfully.
Sorry, I have other people I have to minion for.
Womp womp. So, Lord Licorice sent off the castaways to write a 300-word backstory for 2 characters and then to create a supplemental. So the pairs for this challenge included Olivia and Noah, Jack and Charlotte, Tom and Aaron, and Jasper and Thomas. All of them ended up, for the supplemental, creating parody songs, except for Charlotte and Jack, who just didn't end up submitting a supplemental, which put them in last place because part of the voting was based on the supplemental. Noah and Olivia made a parody of a musical song, I think it was from Be More Chill. Thomas and Jasper sang the Reese's Puffs theme song because their characters were based on Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Peanut butter, chocolate, grape, and separate.
Wow.
When they come by, they make the morning time epic.
Whoa.
Morning time epic. Morning time
Whoa.
epic. Da 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 da. Yeah.
Tom and Aaron did a Heat Miser,
Yes.
Snow Miser parody, which was very fun.
It was very fun, very funny, and the way they edited it was very much like how the movie did it with the tiny versions of themselves and backup singers and the bouncing subtitles. All of them were very good. Personally, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more variety, but that's just me. But overall, everyone did a really, really good job. The spectators voted, and the people who got the highest points overall ended up being Olivia and Noah, who both won immunity, which then caused them to go to Tribal Council 14, which is where Jasper was voted off.
So Jasper had been making a lot of moves, but didn't have a ton of solid allies, and Moose had specifically pointed Jasper as a threat. So it's kind of a matter of time before this happens. Also because of the just general trajectory of Noah, Charlotte, Jack, and Tom's alliance, and Aaron is also part of that now because Aaron's got the final 2 a deal with Noah. It's just that's kind of just how it was leaning. Thomas didn't really want to vote out Jasper, but he knew that it was either him or Jasper, so he had to vote for Jasper for self-preservation.
And then Jasper, unfortunately, left Candyland.
And he left a very heartfelt message about how fun it had been.
Actually, it was very heartfelt. And speaking of actually, the next challenge was actually.
We love being pedantic in Survivor.
So actually was a in-person challenge where castaways had to be given statements and that they had to then identify what was wrong with based on different genres of media and just also just random facts and such. For example, because the production team and host team are very into Dune, there were a lot of Dune related this character goes by the title blank, and then people could be actually the title is incorrect. Correct.
And also there were questions based off of the castaways' own interests, based on what they answered from confessional questions, if they actually answered the confessional questions. Also some stuff from the jury as well.
To maybe explain it a little bit better for people who like maybe don't fully understand, actually is all about being pedantic and finding what is wrong in a statement. For example, let's say a question is, cats are always long haired. I would say, actually cats can be short haired, which is just a very simplistic version of it and kind of similar to the one I already gave, but like those are just two different examples if you're confused by how it works. It's also a show on the Dropout subscription series where they do just a whole variety of like D&D things and just other things. It's a very fun company with very good media you should watch. So the castaways were asked several different kinds of these actually questions, and Tom immediately got the lead on that. It started off Tom, Noah, Jasper, and Aaron, and then later Olivia and Thomas ended up joining, which then kind of gave them a disadvantage, but they tried anyway, which is very, very nice. Tom ended up winning, which is not surprising because he instantly got a lead. It was very fun to watch, and I hope we do actually in the future. Tribal Council 15.
We always knew this was gonna come. Only one Tom/Thomas could survive, and it was Thomas who got out.
Thomas tried to get Noah out along with Olivia, but Noah's grip on his allies were too strong, and it ended up being a vote of 5-2, and then Thomas was voted off. And he had this whole speech at the end. He had kind of a silly speech and then an actual like things for the castaways to like be aware of, where he said, one, someone has the idol, which
all of you are fake.
All of you are fake. You couldn't bear to keep around the real one. I was too real to be left alive. At this point, all remaining castaways have lied to me and lied to each other multiple times. I was the only one who kept my promises. Did I lie ever? Yes, admittedly I did, but not nearly as often as I have been lied to throughout the course of this game. Good luck everyone, it was a pleasure playing with all of you. And now for our most recent challenge, Quest Board.
It's a friendship challenge. So the pairs are Jack and Olivia, Aaron and Charlotte, and Tom and Noah. Tom and Noah seem to have the lead right now because those two are crazy, never put the redheads together, it only ends badly. But they have quite a few more days to work on it, so we shall see how the challenge ends.
Now, pour yourself a drink and lounge with me later.
Rawr. Go back to prison.
Save me! Help me! Help me!